All right. Picking up where we left off. On the end of that Suzuki video, you started doing this Black Seat and start compiling a list of stuff to do with it. One of the jobs we had to do was the offside rear door wouldn't open and the lock mechanism had collapsed inside it. It's a known problem. Not as much of a problem as it was doing it really, but let's have a look. I think the solenoid's gone on the back door and consequently it's locked, won't unlock, and it doesn't have the physical buttons on it. So there is only electronics going to it, and as it's a Volkswagen, whatever you want to call it, when you go inside, this is probably the worst job I've ever done a video in anything. You can't really see it, but inside there is a huge, great big metal panel that's held on the inside of the door, a load of 10 mils. Same as on a Polo and a Golf and other Volkswagen things. It's a bloody torch. Yeah, I've dropped that so many times, it's not working anymore. So I've got to work out a way of getting this door open. My theory is if I start stripping, I've had a look down the inside, as you can see, card. I think if I fold the back seat over, carry on stripping the inside of the seat door back down, I should be able to expose the inner panel, get that off, get to the solenoid, manually adjust it, unlock the door, and then refit with new parts. Second to that, what else needs doing on this? I can't honestly remember. That probably, I assume, because that's a bit nasty, isn't it? And I think other than that, it just wants a really good clean. The service definitely needs an MOT, that's expired. So anyway, I'll crack on for a minute and see if I can get this door stripped down. There's no point in videoing it, I'm on my own and can't put the light in there at the same time. Let's see how we go. So straightforward enough really in its own way, but it was pain, just awkward. So to do it, it was a matter of going in through this inside. You can pull the trim pad back far enough, get to the 10mm bolts. No. Can't remember now. Trim pad came off, so you could get the window winder mechanism, I'll start that again, I think. Right, to get to this one, because the door wouldn't open and it was locked, we had to strip it down with it in its closed position. You can do that with a bit of care. You take the window winder off, use the old trick with a rag behind it and pull it like a saw, and it will pull the clip off. The handle came off nice and easy, these two posi drives, and the rest of it just unclips. So you can get the trim panel off the inside. Obviously there's no point in showing you really, but once that was off, if you could undo all the 10mm bolts that hold the panel on the inside with a window regulator on it, pry that open just far enough to get your hand inside. And to get the mechanism off then, basically I just destroyed it because it was locked. Needed the electronics to unlock it, which weren't there and I couldn't do it. So I drilled it off. Inside there's two Torx bits. You can just see it out of shot, look. Two Torx bits holding the lock mechanism in, a couple of cables. Inside the little plug there, you might be able to see that, yeah. Inside there's the screw that holds the handle in. A lot of messing about, but we did it. That now opens, shuts and locks and unlocks. So in our process of going round and checking stuff, we have found another issue. Yeah, up inside here, as you possibly can't see, but the spring has snapped right up on the top. We did find a little bit of it kicking around, which is a giveaway. Normally they go at the bottom, in my experience, but that was a clue. And yeah, so we're putting a pair of new springs on this. This one isn't that old, which is quite surprising. The near side one is quite old, so it's good practice to do them as a pair, and we shall do. Easy as that, wheel off, up in the air. Thought it was going to fall off a lift at one point, but that was exciting, but there we are. Right, up in the air, wheels off. Method of attack, we are going to go tow rod, take that off, guaranteed it won't come off easy. Then undo that nut on the end of there, spline drive on the other end, which is a bit unusual. Normally Torx these days, but there we are, Volkswagen. Right, nut off the end of there. Hopefully, with a bit of persuasion, that will drop off the bottom of the strut. Disconnect the brake pipe, obviously. Then on top, absolute powerhouse of an engine, 3 cylinders. Anyway, on top, you have 3 bolts, they're there and there, and they top mount up. Once you've undone the bottom and the top, it just falls out. Then you have to move on to the next stage, which we'll get to in a minute, which is compressing the spring and taking it off. That was fun. Right, it's come off, and as you can see now, that's broken. Top mount's not looking very healthy, in a really not very healthy way. So we'll investigate that in a minute. Just going to strip it down, so I'm going to use the spring compressor. Compress the spring, obviously, because it's a spring compressor. Take off the top mount, drop the spring off, and see what we got from there. Yeah, much as we expected. Obviously, we knew about the spring being snapped, but in the top mount, well, yeah, ain't how it's supposed to be. So that's up for renewal, that one. One bearing left in it, so I think I was way past it. So yeah, so I'll crack on with the other side and see what we get from that. Hopefully a pile of bits that we can then put new ones on tomorrow. Go on then, let's have a crack at this side. Strip this one out, see what we got to do, see if we need 2 top bearings or just the one. And like I say, this side isn't broken, but we're just going to repair it as a pair anyway. So let's crack on with this, I suppose. Quick update on this end, because that's that other side off. That's both sides off. Top mount on the other side. It's good to go again. All the bearings are there. It's complete. It's in one piece. So shove the new spring on, and let's get this reassembled. Well, that side anyway. We'll have to hang on for this side. That's the near side completed. Save for the drop link. I've ordered them, I'll pick them up hopefully tomorrow. We'll see. But job in question, new spring in, everything went in tickety-boo. Only had one drama, which down there, I had to drop the bottom ball joint out just to get enough leverage on there to get the strut out. By far the easiest way was just take the 3 bolts out the bottom, and yeah, one of them sheared. Anyway, that's that side done. That's me done with this for this evening. I'll carry on tomorrow. See you then. Only every job was as easy as that, eh?